Pisces, this is going to be a love forecast for the second half of July. This is for my Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It really helps out my channel. And if you are new here, I do put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I also do offer personal readings, and all the info for that's in the description box of the video. And I am on TikTok and Instagram. If you want to follow me over there, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. So let's get stuck into it. Spirit, what's coming in please for my Pisces, Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus in the area of love, second half of July. Any love messages for my Pisces, Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, second half of July. Hanged Man, that's you Pisces. The Temperance card, the Five of Swords, the Two of Wands and the Six of Wands. Crossroads Pisces, okay? There's something that you're definitely feeling exhausted by or stressed by with that Five of Swords. It could be something that you're almost wanting to leave behind or heal or walk away from, because you know, the Five of Swords is usually someone sort of feeling like they want to walk away from a battle. You know, you could be working through that. I mean, Temperance card is about tempering our own emotions. So maybe there's been a situation that's been bringing up a lot for you. And temperance is really like balance, right? So you're looking for that inner harmony. And, you know, Two of Wands, it seems to be that there's a road to success here, Six of Wands. So I feel it's like I'm almost getting Pisces, what are you surrendering and leaving behind, and what are you moving towards? That's really going to bring you a lot of recognition and success in the area of love. Like there could be someone presenting to you in July where you're getting a lot of validation, a lot of recognition, and there could be something else that you're letting go of. Okay, so something maybe that's been in suspension, like not moving, or something, like I said, that has exhausted you, right? Five of Swords is like not seeing eye to eye with a person, conflict. Four of Cups, disappointment, like not feeling like someone's really giving you the adequate. I mean, Four of Cups is emotional rejection, or it's apathy. Maybe you've been hanging on to something for a while. Hangman, 1 foot in and 1 foot out. And Temperance means patience. You could have been involved in something for some time, or been very patient in a situation for some time, but now you're sort of understanding like, oh, what am I hanging in there for? Maybe that really wasn't or isn't the right road for me. Okay, I do have Five of Wands. There seems to be a lot of conflict energy that you're I'm just hearing seeking inner peace, you know. Hanged Man, Temperance card. It's like you're pulling away from a battle. Tell me about this Temperance card, Lovers card. Okay, now Temperance card and Lovers card, it could be that there was a connection, or is a connection. You've been 1 foot in, 1 foot out for some time, and you felt like it's a very strong soul connection. Maybe that's why you've been kind of, you know, it's been testing your patience. You've been trying to maybe shift things. 2 5 cards, by the way. So I think there's been struggle, but I think you're going through a transformation. But I think this is more personal. The Lovers card is also choices. So I do get with the Two of Wands and the Lovers that there is another opportunity for you in July, and you can move forward now in a direction that's maybe more in alignment for you. So tell me a little bit more about this Five of Swords, Five of Wands, Seven of Swords. Some of you are trying to heal things within around a situation where maybe you felt like there was dishonesty, or someone just wasn't being very straight up with you, or there was an element of dishonesty, okay, that's led to disappointment, or a situation where you felt like you had to maybe compete for attention, or there was a lot of juggling of other options, Pisces. That's caused you a lot of stress. Maybe you've been left at a crossroads, or you felt like you were being caught at a crossroads, so that's why you were hanging on. Like maybe you're waiting for someone to choose or make a decision. Tell me about this Lovers card. Tell me about the Lovers card. You know, Temperance card, this is about divine timing. It could be that you've been hanging in there for something, but the timing's not right, because you could have been dealing with a situation where there's a lot of other factors in the mix, like Two of Pentacles, a lot of responsibilities, or You know, you could be struggling to get on the same page with a person because either you or them or both of you was like, had other, you know, financial responsibilities, or purely maybe someone here wasn't ready to commit, because the Two of Pentacles, it's like weighing up options. Someone could have been very much like avoiding settling down, or avoiding kind of wanting to get on the same page and commit. I mean, Four of Pentacles here, it's like about, if it's not that, like other people, you know, it's about just struggling to get on the same page, because there could have been a lot of this Seven of Swords, Four of Pentacles, someone sort of not showing up authentically, or not kind of investing authentically, like not showing their true feelings, holding back. Four of Pentacles, holding on but holding back, like someone, a situation where either you or this person, it's like you weren't fully invested. I'm getting it's more so maybe, you know, they weren't as invested as you, or there was just uncertainty about what was the direction. I don't know, Pisces. Let me just look. The Lovers card, I mean, choices now, and the Two of Wands. So what's coming through? Hierophant card. Okay, so first of all, Pisces, you've gained a lot of wisdom, and you've learned through your experience what your values are and what's important to you. And the other thing, Pisces, is I see that you're at a crossroads, but there's another opportunity that may lead to something very committed for you. Maybe someone that is sharing the same values and on the same page. On the same page. Five of Swords, I feel like you've been hanging in there hoping that something's going to change with someone where maybe you're just not on the same page. You know what I mean? I've got Hermit card in the reverse. So maybe you have been hermiting, maybe you've been a bit withdrawn, trying to sort of get some answers within about something that you haven't closed out. And now you're sort of coming out of hermit mode, and another path is here in July. And maybe it's about, maybe that's the other crossroads, Pisces, like, would I want a commitment? Would I want to take a new path and get serious? Or, you know, do I still have something that I need to sort of balance out or heal within myself? I mean, I think for a lot of you, you're just deciding that whatever's gone on over here is just not the path to fulfillment. Because there's a Seven of Cups in the reverse. So it seems to be like letting go of illusion. So what looked one way might not have been quite what it seemed, or if there was mixed emotions or confusion, you seem to be getting over that, and you seem to be wanting to maybe move forward and move on from that. We've got Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. I mean, Pisces, there's someone around you, I feel like, who actually wants to put a lot of effort in and build something long-term and stable with you. This is about family, future vision, house, the dog, the whole thing. Earth sign energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We've also got Sagittarius and Gemini, if I didn't already say that, and Virgo and Taurus, like strong Taurus, sorry, with the Hierophant card. Yeah, so I think that this is where this crossroads has come in, because maybe you still feel a strong connection or a pull to this other situation, or maybe you have a bit of a fear of moving forward because this is what you've been experiencing, and you might be having some trust issues or something like that. But we've got an Eight of Wands, so something's moving very quickly for you now, Pisces, in July. There could be someone, like a lot of communication, you know, a lot of talking, a lot of fast movement with someone that wants to come in and really like build something with you. Okay, tell me one more on why we have that Hanged Man. I mean, Hanged Man is about release and surrender. So in order also to gain inner peace, we have to surrender what's holding us back. So there could still be this element, maybe you're still holding on a little bit to what's disappointed you or what's not working, because you're kind of hoping that if it, you know, waiting for that to shift and holding on very tightly, or holding on to the pain from that or the disappointment from that, you know, that's now creating a lack of trust in terms of what's going on right now, like new opportunity, you know what I mean? World card in the reverse. There's a need to surrender what's not finished. There's a need to close out old cycles. So some of you have unfinished business with a person. It hasn't been closed out, but it's sort of affecting you now in making decisions and moving forward, and maybe in opportunities that are more in alignment for you. As I said that, we've got a King and a Queen of Pentacles here. So there's someone around you, Pisces, that's on the same page and wanting the same thing, sharing the same values, or in the very least is seeing you as someone who is their match, who wants to build for the future, right? Okay, let me get a little bit of I'll have a look at this person that you're sort of still hanging in there for, that you haven't sort of closed things out with. 5 of Swords, Pisces. Double 5 of Swords, just exhaustion. So it looks like this has been a bit of a battle for you. You know, definitely a lot to do with conflict. So you could have had just a lot of direct conflict or difficulties in your communication with this person. Death card. Either this has already ended, Pisces, and you've just not sort of let go, or you're still feeling the fallout, or there's a sense of, you know, something here needs to be transformed or changed, or it just can't really move forward. I mean, the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords, there's like, you know, definitely a feeling of coldness or disconnect. King of Swords in the reverse, King of Wands in the reverse, Hierophant card in the reverse. So someone in this situation was not able to really commit properly, or wasn't ready for commitment, or you don't share the same values. Could have been issues around religion or culture or whatever, or this could have been someone may have been looking for something non-traditional and someone else might have been looking for something traditional, okay? Because the Hierophant card can also be a bit that way when it's in the reverse. And 3 of Swords seems to be hurt feelings. For some of you, you're dealing with a situation with someone that was in a commitment, and that could be this sense of competition. So they weren't able to commit to you. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card in the reverse. So yeah, I mean, I feel like there seems to be something that's unfinished between the two of you. But there's also, with the King of Swords in the reverse, it looks like there's been either a lack of honesty, or King of Swords in the reverse is when someone's not really showing up authentically, or they promise one thing and don't deliver, right? They can be fickle. And King of Wands in the reverse and the Fool, someone was just not ready to take the leap to maybe offer more than what it was. I mean, you could have had a lot of chemistry with this person with the King of Wands in the reverse, but King of Wands in the reverse tends to be more focused on the sex than on, you know, the intimacy. It's the like true intimacy. It's the shadow aspect. Could be someone at a distance from you, or where distance and travel is a factor. And the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, there seems to be lack of investment here into like a future. And then I've got double 4 of Pentacles, but you're both kind of holding on but holding back from one another, Pisces. So I've got an Ace of Swords. So maybe there is a truth or a conversation that's going to happen. Like a truth's going to be revealed to one another. Like maybe something needs to be said in order to maybe close this out. Maybe that's what's had you hanging in there. Like something needs to be said or clarified. If you are 1 foot in, 1 foot out, like this isn't finished and you're kind of going back and forth, maybe there is that conversation happening now in July. And that's why you're at a crossroads. You're going to have to make a choice to hang in there or hang on, or like move forward in another direction. I mean, I just see that, Pisces, this is still sort of not ready to go. That's like the Temperance card. Like timing isn't right for this to move forward into anything serious. 5 of Pentacles, there's like a loss or a disconnect here. Maybe you had hoped that this was going to turn into your 10 of Cups, your happily ever after, and you put effort into it. But it seems to be there's something that's blocking it. Let's see. Yeah, conflict again, 5 of Wands. Conflict, drama, competition. So someone here feels the other one was like making them compete for love, attention, or there's third-party energy around. Lack of honesty, lack of commitment, mismatch of values. Sorry, Pisces. I mean, this other path looks so good. So, but I see maybe, Pisces, that you've been kind of connected to this for a while. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steadily working towards it. So maybe this is why there's a bit of struggle, like whether to completely let it go or to hang in there. But let me get you a Mystic Black Rose. Mystic Black Rose for Pisces. Trapped, mental prison, right? Stuck. Something here is very stuck. It's like the Hanged Man. It's like just not moving. Dismiss, conflict, clashing, incompatible, irreconcilable differences. There's also just maybe fundamental incompatibility in terms of values and desires and direction forward for the future. Spirit. That's the other thing about the Temperance card, Pisces. This is divine intervention. So sometimes we're frustrated that something is in suspension or not moving, but you have to understand that sometimes things are not moving because it's like divine intervention. possible that you've learned something from this situation and you've got all that you can get out of it for now. It doesn't mean that it can't return, guys, because that's also divine timing. So maybe, you can always trust that if something's meant for you, it will return, but you don't need to hold on very tightly to what it is if it's not working. Shattered, crushed, sadness, broken heart. That's that Three of Swords. So there's a lot of sadness here, and conflict, clashing, irreconcilable differences. Seems to be a lot of this round and round in this situation, right? Single, independent, detached, available to date. So you are probably somewhere between that and still connected to this situation. Maybe some of you are sort of not sure if you really want to go into something committed, though I really think that there's someone around you that you could potentially do that with. Muse, emotional bond inspired by you, song lyrics. Maybe you have that with this person as well, but like I said, there seems to also be a lot of irreconcilable stuff for right now. I also think there could be someone around you now in July you have a really nice, emotional bond with, but some of you feel like this is a risk, gamble, because there's something here that is affecting you, like maybe there's distrust, or maybe, like I said, you feel like it's a risk to go with that because, maybe if you let go of something that's not moving right now, then you might lose out. But it doesn't really work that way, is what Spirit's saying. You need to live in the moment and go with what feels good and right for you right now. And then not showing feelings. So there might be a bit of an avoidance that you've been dealing with that's led to a lot of conflict and drama or stress. Seven of Swords can be that, someone that just doesn't want to be vulnerable or show their true feelings. It's led to a lot of heartache. Frozen, not taking action. I'm sorry, Pisces, but also there's so much positive in there. So I do feel like, crossroads energy, choose the path forward that feels right and good for you right now. Some of you are choosing just to focus on you just want to be single. Others of you, you've got King and Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Hierophant card. So someone that really wants to put an effort and build with you, that's going to be Lovers card. So this is about someone who's on the same page, but you might also just be deciding to choose you, Pisces, because that's a Lovers card as well. The choice might be, what am I choosing right now for me? How can I actually just take care of me and invest in me? And what do I need to let go of that's not serving me anymore, is not fulfilling? Okay, Pisces, I hope that resonated for you, and if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please, and I will check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.